So we'll see. Resources are going to start running low pretty soon if TheRock can't break in. And Chalrenge is looking off somewhere into the distance, not paying attention to his screen anymore because he knows he just has to wait until that attack comes in. TheRock, meanwhile, is still looking angry and intense, and probably like he wants to get out of his booth and go over and strangle Chalrenge. Two hallucinated arbiters go down there, probably just for scouting purposes to see what defenses were there. And still that last mineral patch is barely in existence. I think 8 minerals there now. But still able to pump quite a few arbiters. So arbiters are what he really can't afford to run out of. Oh, picks off a couple of DTs, I think. Maybe there wasn't an observer there for TheRock to see his own DTs once they got mind control. So smart thinking on Chalrenge's part. So wow, big forces still for both players, and another Archon gets mind control, and this one's going to get away. So whoa, you can see. I'm not sure which team that is. It looks like it's Pantech. Is practically asleep. Very long game at this point. But on the other side, OGN is practically asleep too. You can see a couple of the players have their heads down on the desk, and this is about as long as it gets in Pro StarCraft. At least as a result of the maps that get chosen. This is games can't go much later than this, but we'll see. A bunch of Dark Archons out now for TheRock, and they may just be to morph into Dark Arbiters, or to Dark Arbiters. Dark Archons. There ought to be Dark Arbiters. I don't know what they'd do, but they'd be cool. Oh, recall going in. Pretty small recall. I'm not sure if there was supposed to be a... Oh no, a second recall coming up there. But again, Chalrenge, just brilliant stasis fields. Immediately stasis is everything. Huge stasis balls of Archons and Dark Archons. And again, TheRock is just hemmed up in the middle. Now he's going to try to push up with those Dragoons. And the Dragoons might be able to do some damage to the cannons. We'll see. But no, brilliant stasis field again on that ramp. So TheRock is not going to be able to go for this two-pronged defensive. He's streaming Zealots by, and he figures if he can just take down 1 or 2 of those cannons, any damage he can do to those defenses is worth it given the resource disparity right now. But, oh, and stasis on Dragoons at the top of the ramp. I'm not sure whose that was. It might have been a defensive stasis on Chalrenge's part. Now those forces at the bottom left are being wiped out, and TheRock is losing Zealots, or losing Dragoons that he can't afford to lose. Tons of Zealots now streaming down. He's going to try to just run up into the bases, I think, and overwhelm Chalrenge with sheer numbers of Zealots, and we'll see if this is successful. I'm not sure if that block on the ramp, it doesn't look like it's tight enough to prevent Zealots from getting up yet. Oh, brilliant by Chalrenge. Absolute brilliance. Is bringing an Archon in there and stasising the Archon, and that's enough to prevent the Zealots from getting up. A lot of those cannons have been taken down, so once that block is gone, if the Zealots can stream up into the base, they may be affected, but they're forced to fall back now. They take a lot of storms. There is some open ground at the top there. If Chalrenge has the money, I think he probably ought to replace those cannons, but I'm not sure if he does have the money. He's lost a lot of forces and hasn't been able to replace them all, I don't think, so I think he is out of minerals at this point. TheRock still has a significant amount in the bank, I think, but I don't know, he spent a lot on those Zealots, and Zealots obviously are all minerals, so that's what he can least afford to spend at the moment. So he's got to use those Zealots very, very carefully, because he won't be able to produce a lot more of them. Now the game settles down again, and TheRock is... Oh, and now TheRock thinks about going in for another Zealot attack. Something Observer gets mind controlled there. Those cannons haven't been replaced. Chalrenge has a big force sort of waiting there in the center to, I guess, sort of a nodal reactive force to go wherever the recall or the attack comes in. pointing out there's more than 100 minerals in that little patch, so it'd be worthwhile for TheRock to go mine them. I guess he has those probes that are at the 12 o'clock. Oh wow, 2 Dragoons being mind controlled simultaneously, and both of them are going to get away. I don't think he has a shuttle though, and it's not worth his while to produce a shuttle. 23 minerals and 580 gas left. I'm not sure who that's for. I think that's got to be for Chalrenge. Population's down to 124, so he's taking significant losses, and he doesn't have any ability to replace his units. So Chalrenge is down to what he has and what he can mind control. And apparently what he can mind control is pretty extensive, so that might do something for him. Oh, Dark Archon does get picked off though. And oh, he manages to mind control a Dragoon. Well, oh, but another Dark Archon goes down. So TheRock this time is able to counter that effectively. Now down to 4. I'm not sure if that's a different player. If that's the same player, it's not clear whose it is. I'm sure the Korean commentators are saying. And they've paused the game. I think that must be TheRock's resources, because I assume that they're pausing the game to ask whether TheRock thinks he's going to be able to force a win. And you can see the crowd is, I'm sure, exhausted at this point, but excited by the epicness of this game. And Chalrenge is absolutely on top of the world at the moment, having annoyed the crap out of TheRock, I'm sure. And oh yeah, Chalrenge's expressions are just so endearing. You can't not love Chalrenge. But the officials are talking to TheRock right now, and we'll see. The game may just be declared a draw, or TheRock may try for one last attack. But I think that this is it. We'll see. They're talking to Chalrenge, so we'll see what happens. Chalrenge looks very satisfied, as usual, and TheRock looks very dissatisfied. So they may go back for a couple more minutes of play, or they may just call it a game. TheRock is looking intensely frustrated. I'm not sure how these situations work. I'm not sure whether it's the official's decision whether to go forward with the game, or how long the player who's in the dominant position can keep going if they want to. At a certain point, I mean, TheRock probably doesn't want to let the last of his forces die, because there's a chance that Chalrenge could take the win with the forces he still has left, and TheRock certainly doesn't want to let this game slip out of his fingers and turn into a loss. But they're talking to the players on the Pantech side now, and I think they're going to go over and talk to OGN people, maybe? Well, we'll see what happens. The players are still in their booths, so it looks like, though, if they were going to resume the game, I think they would have, so we'll see. And they're coming out to make an announcement, and can't see what the announcement will be, but you can tell from the crowd's reaction what it was. They are calling the game a draw. So after an hour and 14 minutes of play, Chalrenge has survived and battled TheRock to a draw. And the result of that, of course, is that there is going to be another game to decide the winner of the series, and it'll be, again, between Chalrenge and TheRock. I might cast that at some later point, but in the meantime, my voice is almost dead, so I hope you guys enjoyed this game in all its epicness, and this has been Hamilcar, and I will see you later. Bye!